Okay, so wanted to do a quick demonstration of how the ICSim and CanUtils programs work together. It kind of helps display how vulnerable a CAN bus system can be, and you can test certain things and send CAN frame data and so on and so forth without actually having to use a car, which is nice because I don't think anyone really wants to mess anything up in their actual car because it's quite expensive. So once you have the program installed, I'll put a link on how to do that somewhere in the video or in the description. But for starters, once you get the program installed, you've got all your dependencies. We'll go ahead and we'll change to the ICSim directory. And in that directory, we'll see. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong command. We can see we've got controls and we've got ICSim. But before we can load up those two programs that we need, we have to run a few commands here. First of which is sudo modpro vcan. We'll go ahead and type in our password here. You'll notice that these commands don't really give a confirmation that they've worked aside from just starting a new line. So just keep that in mind, but they are working. So next we'll go sudo IP. It's a little lag here. Sudo IP link. A lot of lag. Add dev vcan0 type vcan. Then we'll go sudo IP link set up vcan0. Then if we want to check, we'll just do IP space A. Now notice at the bottom here of all of our network connections, we see vcan, which is good. We want that to be up and running. So first things first, we'll set up the controls. So we'll go /controls, we'll go vcan0. We've got the controls here. So we'll move that over to the side. And then we will open up a new terminal. And then we will go back to the ICSim directory. And then we'll go /ICSim, we'll go vcan0. You'll see your tachometer here, your blinker, any doors opening, anything like that. And once we've got these two windows open, we need a third window. The program runs off of the actual terminal itself, so we've got to have one for every single thing that we're trying to do. I'm trying my best to show all the windows at the same time here. Here, we'll go cd ICSim, and then we can look at a couple of different things. So I want to start by just looking at the CAN sniffer tool, which is part of CanUtils. It lets you observe all of the active traffic on the CAN bus environment, and it just displays their IDs, their bytes, everything that you could possibly want. So we'll go CAN sniffer vcan0-l. Oh, I might have used the wrong syntax there. Let's see. I did. I don't need the L. There we go. So you'll see this is everything that's happening. Even though it might not look like we're doing much, we're just essentially like if your car was idling. But there's still a ton of traffic that you can see going through. So that's just something to keep in mind. This will always be the case whenever you're observing, especially when it's turned on. There's countless lines and can frames that are just going back and forth throughout all the ECUs in the car. So we'll stop that real quick, and we'll look at one of my favorite tools, which is can dump. So let's do this. We'll go can dump vcan 0-l. So what this will do is record all of our actions that we have going on the right over here, and then it'll save it to a file, and that file can be played back, and it can do those actions, whatever we recorded, without actually having to do them. So I'll go ahead and demonstrate. We'll name one log file. I'll just do something very simple here. Make sure you have the control panel selected. I'll do one better, and I'll move this over here so you can see this without it being obstructed. Make sure you've got the control panel window selected. And I'm just going to hold up. You'll notice the tachometer going up, or odometer, whatever it's called. And then I'll let go, and I'll go up again, and I'll let go. I'll use my left turn signal for a second, maybe a little bit more, and then I'll stop. And when I'm done, just go back into my can dump program here. I'll just do Control Z. You'll see we stopped it. And now we want to go back and play it. Let me move this over here. It'll let me. Okay. So your next command, if you ever want to play these back, is going to be can player -I space can dump. Then you can press tab. And when you press tab, it will try to autofill one of the can dump files. I've got one that's old that I won't be using in this case. But if I go here, I've got the most recent one I did, or what I believe to be the most recent one. So we'll go ahead and we will play that. Oh, let me see. I put the wrong one here. Try 151. I think that's the most recent. There we go. So if we just pay attention to the right over here, you'll notice that eventually it will start going up by itself. And this is not me pressing it. This is not me putting in any kind of input at all. It is simply doing it by itself. You'll see here. It's quite laggy, just because of the way my Linux is set up. It's not very optimized at this time. But it